Hello, my name is Gosia Gawęcka. This presentation is about resilience, how to overcome challenges using simple mindset tools. There are 10 resilience factors that consistently distinguish resilient individuals. Optimism is about believing things can improve while acknowledging current reality. Facing fear is about confronting fear rather than avoiding it. Courage is learnable. Having a moral compass, a clear values that guide behavior under extreme pressure, spirituality and religion, which is about having transcendent meaning, community, and a framework for suffering, social support. Strong relationships are the most consistent resilience factor. Resilient role models, learning from those who navigated adversity well. Physical fitness, exercise directly builds neurobiological resilience in the brain. Brain training, mental challenges, and mindfulness build cognitive capacity. Cognitive and emotional flexibility is about reframing, accepting, and adapting. Meaning and purpose, it's about having a reason to endure, transforms the experience of suffering. A key insight: no single factor determines resilience. Building resilience is an active, lifelong practice, not a fixed trait you either have or lack. Try this activity. Rate yourself from 1 to 10 on each of the 10 resilience factors. Which three are your strongest and which two need the most development? Write one action for each of your two weakest areas. How you explain negative events determines your resilience. Pessimists explain adversity as permanent, this will never change, pervasive, this ruins everything, and personal, it is entirely my fault. Optimists explain the same negative events as temporary, limited in scope, and influenced by multiple factors. Cognitive flexibility is about reframing. Resilient people actively reframe adversity. They ask, what can I learn from this? How might I grow through this experience? What aspects of this can I control? Changing the meaning you assign to an event reduces amygdala activation, which is fear response, and increases prefrontal regulation. Acceptance means acknowledging what cannot be changed, so energy goes to what can. Resilient people accept reality and act within it. Try this activity. Think of a current setback, write your current explanation. Is it permanent? Is it pervasive? Is it personal? Now rewrite it as temporary, limited, and multi-causal. How does the reframing feel? What action does it open up? The most resilient people are not fearless. They feel fear and act anyway. Courage is a skill, not an absence of fear. The neuroscience of fear. The amygdala signals danger and triggers the stress response. The prefrontal cortex can regulate and override it, but only through repeated exposure. Avoidance strengthens fear. Confrontation extinguishes it. Repeated exposure to feared situations gradually reduces the fear response. Small repeated acts of courage literally rewire the brain. This is the basis of all effective fear therapy. Post traumatic growth occurs across 5 domains: personal strength, which is about discovering you are stronger than you thought. New possibilities is about finding new paths and opportunities which emerge. Relating to others is about finding deeper empathy and connection. Appreciation of life is about heightened gratitude for ordinary moments. And spiritual existential change is about finding deeper sense of meaning. The key insight is that the goal is not to eliminate suffering, but to grow through it. The struggle itself generates growth. Try this activity. Identify one situation you have been avoiding due to fear and write a 5-step exposure plan from least to most feared. Commit to completing step 1 this week and record what happens. Connection as the foundation of resilience. Social support is the most consistent and powerful resilience factor. Humans are wired for connection. Isolation is physiologically damaging. How social support builds resilience? It reduces cortisol and the biological stress response. It provides emotional regulation through co regulation. It offers practical assistance and shared problem solving. It creates a sense of belonging and meaning. Giving support is as protective as receiving it. Altruism, helping others, is one of the most powerful and underused resilience tools. Acts of service shift focus from self to others, creating purpose and elevating mood. Resilient role models. Resilient individuals actively seek out and learn from role models who have navigated adversity successfully. Role models provide proof that survival and growth are possible, practical strategies and coping approaches, inspiration, hope, and a template for identity under pressure. Building your support network. Invest in relationships before crisis strikes. Practice vulnerability. Allow others to support you. And be generous in supporting others. Seek mentors who have navigated adversity. Try this activity. Map your social support network: inner circle, 2-3 people; middle, 4-6 people; outer, wider community. Identify one relationship to strengthen this month. Also, identify a resilient role model and write 3 lessons their life offers you. Why meaning is the core of resilience? Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, has an insight from a concentration camp. Survivors were not necessarily the physically strongest, but those who retained meaning and purpose. Those who have a why to live can bear almost anyhow. The moral compass. A clear, stable set of values serves as an internal compass during chaos. Key insight: meaning is not found, it is made. Resilient people actively construct meaning from their experiences, transforming suffering into growth and purpose. Try this activity. Write your personal purpose statement in 1 or 2 sentences. What values are non negotiable? Reflect on a recent difficulty. How did your values guide your response? What would acting from your values have looked like? Thank you for watching my presentation. If you want to learn more about resilience, check out my website with courses to develop soft skills.